I was embarrassed myself, ma'am, because only this language. But I have tried many steps, ma'am. When my children they were studying, I have taken many steps at join spoken English classes. I'm telling about 20 years back.
Okay, for 20 years, you have been trying to improve your English and you have been trying to speak
Yes,
English
ma'am.
fluently, but nothing worked.
Yes.
What have you been doing for 20 years that you were not able to speak English? There must be some mistake because it doesn't take 20 years to learn a language. Hello,
Hello, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am.
good afternoon.
How are you, ma'am?
I'm doing great, fantastic. Tell me, how are you?
Yeah, I am also good, ma'am. First of all, thank you so much, ma'am, for giving this opportunity. I am so excited as well as I am feeling nervous also, ma'am.
Oh, don't be nervous. I'm your friend. Just, think like you are talking to your friend. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. First of all, tell me your name.
My name is Selvi, ma'am. Full name is Sendamal Chelvi, but everyone calls Selvi.
Everyone calls you Selvi. Okay. So,
Yes, ma'am.
Selvi, please introduce yourself.
Yes, ma'am. Of course. My name is Selvi. I am from Tamil Nadu. I am a homemaker. If I tell about my family, we are 4 members in my family. Me, my husband, and I have 2 children. Both are boy. My elder is working in US. My younger is this year only he has completed his BCom. If I tell about my hobbies, doing yoga, driving, and traveling. So shopping, these are my hobbies. And if I tell about my this journey, I have been learning since 1 year, ma'am. That's it, ma'am.
Okay. I would like to point
Thank
out
you,
a few
ma'am.
mistakes. Okay. So, we don't say if I
Yes,
tell
ma'am.
about this, we say if I talk about my hobbies, if I talk about my
Okay,
family,
ma'am.
if I talk about my children. So, we say if I talk about. Okay. So, you said you
Okay,
have
ma'am.
two children, both are boys. So, you said
Yes,
elder
ma'am.
is working in US. Elder one, you should
Yes,
say the elder
elder
one.
one.
The elder one is working in US. The younger one has completed BCom. And now, what is he doing now?
Now she has gone for 2 months or 3 months some BPO call center, ma'am. But it was night shift. He has struggled something. So now currently he is watching some day shift and as well as his higher studies also, ma'am.
Okay, great. So then you said if I tell about, then you should say if I talk about my hobbies,
Talk
doing,
about. Was
doing
okay, ma'am.
yoga, and the other one was
Traveling and shopping.
okay. So doing yoga, traveling, and shopping, these are your hobbies. So these things give you happiness, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And then,
Because I have been doing yoga since 17 years, ma'am.
okay, so you have been doing yoga for last 17 years. We will not
Yes,
say
yes,
since
ma'am.
here because it is 17 years. Since can be used when we know the starting point. So
Okay, ma'am.
So when we talk about the starting point, then we use since. And when we know the whole duration, we say for.
Okay.
Like if
For.
I say I have been studying for 2 hours, then it will be for because
Yes.
I just know the whole duration. The total duration is 2 hours. But if I say I have been working out since 2:30, then I am specifying the starting point when I started the activity. Then we will use since. So since is
Since,
used when
okay,
we
ma'am.
mention the starting point. For is used when we mention the whole duration. Correct?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So Selvi, tell me why are you learning English? I mean, why do you want to improve your English?
Learning this journey, learning this English is very essential this time, ma'am. Because if you survive anywhere, so especially like in our city, so this is a very need for me, ma'am. So and after that, this is my childhood dream also, ma'am. So in my when I was studying, so some people they used to speak this language, but that time I my mind thought it was like some rich people only that they can speak this language. So after I came, currently I live in Chennai, ma'am. So after I got married, I came here. So it was very difficult to survey some places, ma'am. Like my children, they were studied in CBSE school. So that time I had faced lot of struggles to meet to teachers and other parents also. So and after that, my husband also he is the one good position in is the, I think, work. So every time we used to meet some any official function, so with family, ma'am. So that time also I had struggled some phases. So this is the things. Yeah, I want to motivate. Okay, we should learn this language. So yes, ma'am.
What is your mother tongue?
Mother tongue is Tamil, ma'am. I am from Tamil Nadu, so
You are
Tamil.
from Tamil Nadu and you only know
Yes, ma'am.
Tamil. Okay. So before
Yes, ma'am.
marriage also you lived in Tamil Nadu, no?
Yes, ma'am. My born and brought up everything at Tamil Nadu, but my native is small town. But after I got married, I came here. I have been here.
Okay. So you were born and raised in Tamil Nadu only, but you lived in a small town.
Yes, ma'am.
You came here after marriage. So now here,
Yes, ma'am.
most of the people, they speak English instead of Telugu, right? Instead of Tamil.
Yes, ma'am. Instead of Tamil.
Okay. So you faced problems during your children's PTMs and whenever you went to
Yes.
an official meeting, in your husband's official meetings, everywhere you faced problems because most of them
Yes, ma'am.
speak English. Okay.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Many places I was embarrassed myself, ma'am, because only this language.
Okay. You felt embarrassed so many times just because of English. Just because you
Yes,
were not
ma'am.
able to express yourself in English.
I can understand.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can understand, ma'am. Earlier also I can understand. I can read and write everything. But the speaking part is, well, I have tried many steps, ma'am. When my children they were studying, I have taken many steps at join spoken English classes. I'm telling about 20 years back, but even though it was not possible to me.
Okay, for 20 years, you have been trying to improve your English and you have been trying to speak
Yes,
English
ma'am.
fluently, but nothing worked.
Yes, ma'am.
Do your children speak English well?
Yes, ma'am. In without me, they are good in English, ma'am.
Okay, so all your family members are fluent in English except you.
Yes, ma'am. Except me. Yes, ma'am.
So your children learned English in their school.
Yes, ma'am. Because they did CBSE school, ma'am. It is compulsory. All the students and teachers only they can interact this language only. Even they interact parents also. That is, I think, main difficult. So that time it was me also. So they interact with me also only this language. So I could manage somehow.
Okay, so your children used to learn English. So it was compulsory
Yes,
to
ma'am.
speak English in their school. That is why they were able to learn English. Though their
Yes,
mother
ma'am.
tongue was Tamil, right?
Yes, ma'am. But even only outside only they speak English, ma'am. But if I talk about our house, we are very convenient our native language, ma'am. Habitual, we are very habitual our native language.
So you all are very comfortable speaking Tamil at home. You all
Tamil.
speak Tamil
Yes, ma'am.
with each other and you are very comfortable doing
Yes.
that. Okay, that's
Yes.
okay. But they can speak English very fluently when they go out, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
What have you been doing for 20 years that you were not able to speak English? There must be some mistake because it doesn't take 20 years to learn a language.
Yes, ma'am. See, if I join some classes, ma'am, so everything I did offline class. So if I join some classes for 3 months, and after that, if I don't get satisfied, I stopped that, ma'am. Because every time if you spend money for that, I have spent more than 20,000 at that time, ma'am. So after one period of time, I fed up myself. Then I stopped everything. Again, I keep on trying. I kept on trying. I was kept on trying. Uh, but one period of time, I totally quit everything, ma'am. But this 1 year, since 1 year only, I have been continuing this journey, ma'am.
You joined a spoken English course, you were not satisfied, then you got fed up.
Yes,
Then
ma'am.
then you know joined some other course. Then at one point you completely quit learning English. But
Yes,
now
ma'am.
for last 1 year, you have been consistently learning English and you are not giving up this
Yeah.
time, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So you are
But since
motivated.
3 months,
Mhm.
yes, ma'am. But since 3 months, I'm not able to do my best, my practice, uh, because around the corner, my elder son marriage is coming on. So I'm busy on that some personal commitment. But even though Mostly I try to make every day at least one call, ma'am. So I have some co-learners, one platform. So I do my practice with them.
Okay. For last 3 months, you have not been able to do your practice, but you are still
Yes, ma'am.
trying to do at least one session every day to practice English
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
because your elder
Yes,
son's
ma'am.
wedding is round the corner. So, where do
Yes, ma'am.
you make these calls? Are you in a Skype group?
Yes, ma'am. I am in Skype group. So I do practice with them, with the co-learners.
Okay. So, for how long have you been doing these calls on Skype?
Ma'am, earlier when I started my journey, so that time I didn't have any group, ma'am. Only I did some YouTube conversation. So, so that time also that is very, I think I was very nervous, ma'am. So I have some video fear. Now also I am making myself okay manage. So after that, I got it this Skype group and some WhatsApp group. I stopped everything to make video conversation, ma'am. After a long time, this is my video conversation, ma'am.
Okay. So, you are doing this video session after a long gap.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
8 months back I did, ma'am. But after
8 months
8 months
back.
after, yes, ma'am.
Okay.
This is my again I started my video conversation because I feel some video fear when I discuss some Skype group learners. So one or two calls I attend, but so that time I was very nervous. I couldn't manage. So I wanted to improve my video fear and as well as communication also.
Tell me the total number of video sessions that you have had with some co-learners or teachers or anyone.
5 to 6, ma'am.
Only 5 to 6.
Yes, ma'am.
So, which was your first video session? It was with
My first video session with Rajini Verma, ma'am.
Okay.
I cannot
You
forget
had your
that.
first video session with Rajini Verma, ma'am.
Not
Before
only
that,
video session, ma'am. I started my speaking journey also that day only, ma'am.
okay. So, you had never had any spoken English session before that.
No, ma'am. I didn't about that YouTube, these kind of platform. I didn't about earlier, ma'am.
Okay. You don't know anything about these kind of sessions. Okay. Tell me your experience. Tell me how you felt on your first day. I want to know about your first session with Rajni Verma.
Yes, ma'am. So that time also, so that time it was around 12 o'clock, ma'am. So that time first, it was my first YouTube. I don't know about that video conversation earlier also, how to take and how to do that headset also that day it was not working properly. So I was nervous. So then I didn't go to the Zoom also. So that is also it was very new to me. So everything it had a problem for me, but she motivated a lot. And so that time I was a beginner, ma'am. I was a beginner. I couldn't speak even one or two sentences continuously. But with her motivation only, at least I have completed 15 minutes. So I never forgot that moment. And after that, I did some Digati ma'am, English with Digati ma'am, and AJ sir, and some person also, ma'am. It was my experience, ma'am.
So, were you nervous while talking to her?
Yes, ma'am, because I don't know, ma'am. Everything it was very new to me, and before I see, I'm not very awareness. I'm not well knowledge about that YouTube and these kind of how to use that. Only I use WhatsApp and I watch some videos on YouTube. That's it, ma'am. I didn't have any idea about that this technology inside the technology. So that is the main problem for me. And after that, okay, ma'am, something I could manage some.
Okay. So, did she upload that video on YouTube?
Yes, ma'am, she uploaded.
Oh. Okay. So, how did you feel when you saw yourself on YouTube?
Actually, I didn't like that video, ma'am. Because it was not good. It was not speaking part also, looking wise also, how to manage the video and how to carrying that video, everything. So it was not good, ma'am. I still now that day only that day, see, still I have remember, ma'am, that video, everyone, I watched with my family, ma'am. I watched with my family, with my husband and my elder one. So everyone, they made fun to me, ma'am. So
They all made
because
fun of
I
you.
did rubbish, ma'am. Yeah, yes, ma'am. I did rubbish. Yeah, I accept my faults and so everything. It was very rubbish, ma'am. Actually, it was
Salvi,
not good.
you,
But
yeah, yeah, you feel that your family made fun of you because you talked rubbish and you accept your fault. But it's okay to make mistakes. You made some mistakes in speaking English, right? While you were speaking English, you made mistakes, but it's okay to make mistakes. Everybody learns by making mistakes. So it's okay.
yes, ma'am. Yeah, they are also told after that only for fun. Only we made this. Why don't you getting angry and shame? So you don't do anything.
So you were feeling angry and ashamed.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Definitely,
okay.
I had this
But
problem.
but since you continued your journey, you have improved so much. Don't you think?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
Now
if you had,
I have confident, ma'am. See,
yes,
after a long time, I am speaking with you, ma'am. I am connecting again video session. But even though, yeah, I'm getting some nervous also. Whether okay, making mistake as you said, it's common. But now I get some confident to speak, ma'am.
yes, yes, very good. So you got some confidence and you kept on learning. That is why you got confidence. If you had quit that day,
Yes,
you wouldn't have learned English and your childhood dream would have never been fulfilled.
yes, ma'am. I thought, but I thought that day.
Okay,
But if I
you
took
were
a
thinking,
decision that time, I stopped. If I stopped that, now I wouldn't have speak with me with you. So I wouldn't get opportunity to speak with you because I am trying to you speak. I think see, when I started my journey also, ma'am. Earlier also I have sent 2 3 times mail
okay, okay. So you have been trying to
because
speak to me since then.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
See,
Because I don't know Instagram, ma'am. So that time you said only Instagram only, but
yes.
I don't have Instagram.
Okay, if you had quit that day, you wouldn't have been able to speak to anyone, and your English
Yes,
learning
ma'am.
journey would have stopped there and then, right?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
you are happy that kept working at it. You kept learning, and you
Yes,
didn't
ma'am.
worry about people who made fun of you,
Yes, ma'am.
right?
But still, I am happy, ma'am, because yeah, when I started my journey, I couldn't speak even one sentence. But now I can speak, no, ma'am. If anyone communicate, I can speak with them. So now I'm happy in that level. Maybe, yeah, I want to go the next level. So I'm working do that.
Yes, yes, very good. You have crossed one level. Earlier, you were not able to make a single sentence. Now you are able to speak continuously and you are able to make them understand what you want to say. That is important.
Yes, ma'am.
While you
Yes,
are
ma'am.
making mistakes, but at least you are able to convey your point. So I am able to understand what you
Yes,
want to
ma'am.
say. That is important. And you can
Yes,
understand
ma'am.
English very well.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. So, Selvi, if you want to improve your English fast, then you should do more speaking practice. You
Yes,
have
ma'am.
done only 5 6 video calls. That is too little. I mean, that will not be enough. If you want to improve your
Okay.
English fast, then you have to make more, video calls.
Okay, ma'am. Oh, ma'am, how to overcome that video fearness, ma'am? Because so that is why I avoid that, ma'am.
You were quite nervous before
Yes, ma'am.
2:30, but when the call started, you are not that nervous now, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
So you have to
Yes, ma'am.
overcome it, and you have to always keep this thing in mind. I have to just have courage. And if I don't do this, if I don't face my fear today, I will never be able to fulfill my childhood dream. For that, you have to face this fear. And once you make 10 15 video calls, this fear will completely go away. So you have to just be brave for the next 10 15 calls. Okay? So
Okay,
for the
ma'am.
next 10
Okay,
15
ma'am. I
video
will
calls,
try,
you have
ma'am.
to just face your fear. After that, you will be comfortable, I'm telling you. Then you will not be nervous.
No, ma'am. See, I am ready to talk, ma'am. I ready to talk with all co-learners or some YouTubers. But only that, ma'am. If I make mistake or if I fumbling, while normal WhatsApp call, I can speak, ma'am. I can speak confidently. But while video call, so sometimes there is no words. I think in my mouth. So sometimes I stuck in my myself. So that time they also think, why don't upload this? Why we upload this video? So this is very, I think, not good. So something they can feel, no, ma'am. So
You want to say that sometimes words don't come to your mind and you get stuck and you stop speaking. Then you think that the other people will think that why should I upload this video? This video has no value. But see, I am talking to you. I am not thinking about it that you are getting stuck, or I know this is just lack of practice. You can speak English fluently one day. It is just lack of practice. I am able to speak English fluently only because I have practiced enough. You will also be able to speak English fluently when you will practice enough. It is just lack of practice. So I am not superior to
yes,
you. You are not inferior to me. We are all equal. So nobody will judge you. Don't worry. You are here to learn English. Don't worry what the other people think. Stop doing that. Okay? And make the next
yes,
10,
ma'am.
15 calls. After that, your nervousness will completely go up.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. So, Selvi, it was such a lovely session. I enjoyed talking to you. And do you have any questions for me?
Yes, ma'am. See, because I like your, I think, session only for you correct our mistake, ma'am. Because we are learning this language. Now we don't have anyone correct our mistake, ma'am. But now I think if someone correct our mistake, it would be better for our learning. Okay, ma'am. But it's very difficult because we don't if you uh, how to say, if you join somewhere only we can get some instructor or some trainer. But you always, because I have been watching you more than years, ma'am, more than years. So I like this way, ma'am. So that is why I wanted to have a conversation with you. So today I think it has completed.
Finally, we connected. And I am happy that you
Yes,
wanted
ma'am.
to connect with me and we finally connected. So, we can connect again
Yes,
after
ma'am.
2, 3 months. So, you keep learning.
Yes, ma'am.
English.
Definitely, ma'am.
And yeah, you can send me message again after 2, 3 months. We will connect
Yes.
again and I will see how much you have improved. Right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So, keep
Thank you
learning.
so much, ma'am, for giving your precious time.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, have a great day and happy learning. Keep learning English. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your motivation, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.